Time to check the traps. When Abdul Ghaffar empties his nets, his bucket is filled with wriggling shrimp.
My daily yield has increased a lot. Usually I get a daily yield of 1/2 to 1 kilo in normal seasons. But thank God, even in this difficult season, it's more than 3 kilos. So I have a good daily yield.
That wasn't always the case. For centuries, fish farmers like Ghaffar in Demak Regency in the Indonesian province of Central Java have earned their living fish farming. His parents also earned a living with fishing, but Abdul Ghafar's generation have seen conditions deteriorate fast.
Petani-petani tambak itu memakai bahan-bahan kimia.
A lot of fish farmers use chemicals, such as urea, pesticides. They were very excessive. When using chemicals, the first results are very encouraging, but they get less good and steadily worsen.
Moreover, many of the mangroves were removed to make way for the shrimp and fish ponds. Up to 40% of Indonesia's mangrove forests have disappeared. The fishers here are learning how important these trees are for aquaculture under the guidance of scientist Sri Rajiki and her team.
Some of people think that mangrove is only used for firewood or for building materials. But after mangrove gone, they realized that after the beach, the coast is eroded, and the Demak area is very suffer from that.
Together with the fishers, Sri Rajiki has been reshaping the ponds. The fish farmers have agreed to construct new levees and systems of locks. By regulating the flow of water, sediment collects in certain places, mangroves grow there naturally. The aim is to create a vibrant green band of mangrove forests to act as a protective barrier between the land and the fish ponds.
This mangrove roots is very important for the ecosystem, especially for the coastal ecosystem. These roots can trap the sediment, so it avoid the erosion, coastal erosion, as well as the river embankment. These roots also have another function because it can absorb the pollutant, including heavy metals.
As a result, the water quality has improved. The natural environment is less intact a bit further west in the Kendal Regency. The remaining mangroves struggle to withstand the increasingly strong tides caused by the warming of the seas. Fish farmer Sutrisno is repairing his pond. It keeps getting destroyed by the flood tides, wiping out his income too.
Of course, mangroves are very helpful for protecting ponds, but the erosion is too strong. We need coastal defenses as well as mangroves. Mangroves could be planted behind the coastal defenses.
In some areas of the region, a lot of planting is going on, thanks to the commitment of Wasito, a former fisher. He's been planting mangroves for over a decade now. At first, the residents ridiculed him, until some coastal strips began to slowly recover from the flooding. Now many people are joining him. He's become a local hero, and he can use the help because time is running out.
Here, many people's ponds have disappeared. The embankments are also no longer there. They've been covered by seawater. This situation needs to get attention from the government and the local residents, especially to maintain this last embankment so it doesn't collapse. If this last embankment collapses, the settlements will be directly affected by erosion.
The Indonesian government supports some mangrove reforesting projects, but not Wasito's. He has a nursery of his own. and pays for its upkeep. Back in Demak, Sri Rejeki and the fishers receive funding from universities and private investors. Training also gets financial backing. Abdul Ghaffur has learned to create organic fertilizer with the help of mangrove leaves. He composes them together with goat dung and seagrass and ferments the mixture. He uses the runoff to keep the bottom of the pond intact and fertile.
I've got a lot of benefits now. I can save money. Usually to buy chemicals, now I don't need to buy them anymore. The money can be used for my children's school needs.
A growing number of Indonesian shrimp and fish farmers like Abdul Ghaffur are doing their bit to protect the mangroves rather than deplete them. The farmers are working together with nature.